Today, we're tackling a topic that's incredibly relevant for all entrepreneurs, and that's how to crush your business goals in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, this episode is packed with actionable insights that will help you stay ahead of the curve and achieve success. And in case you're meeting for the first time, my name's Carrie Hyam, and I am one of the 5 beaches here at Beach Boss Influencers. And here at Beach Boss Influencers, we teach entrepreneurs like you how to grow a profitable business in less time using social media and automation. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure you share your biggest takeaway of today's episode with us on social media. So when it comes to, smashing your goals, and the one thing that we've kind of been preaching, it's kind of been like an overarching theme over the last few months here at Beach Boss is embracing technology. The first really like that first key and the thing that you should be looking at is being innovative, right? Being innovative when it comes to tech, because tech is your best friend. And we're talking about leveraging tools and platforms that can supercharge your business. And here are kind of a few of the tech trends that you're going to want to look out for this year. And first off, it's like AI, right? Like AI, it's a buzzword. It's all over social media right now, as well as automation. And in 2025, like AI is going to be even more integrated into everyday business operations. Like you're going to see it in everything. We're seeing it, like we're really fully embracing the whole concept of artificial intelligence in Beach Boss, because just the just to give you an idea, like imagine that you have a question, right? You have a question as a customer, you have a question as a team member, you have a question as whatever. Imagine that you ask someone a question, you ask a thing a question, an AI bot, if you will, a question, and the response is immediate, right? The response is immediate. Customer satisfaction goes through the roof, right? And then things that aren't able to be answered by a bot or artificial intelligence can be, taken to a support team member. Like little things like that. Little things, little places where you can add automation and AI into your business, like it's going to help you focus on deeper relationships. Your customer satisfaction scores are going to go through the roof. Like you can use, and the beauty with it is when it comes to automation, when it comes to AI, like there's tools for lead generation that are out there. There's tools for customer service. There's tools to personalize your marketing. There's tools. I mean, I have no doubt one day, like they're just going to be able to create an AI version of Carrie that does videos that you wouldn't even be able to tell it's me, which can kind of be scary in one palm, but in the other, it's like, think of like as an entrepreneur, how this frees your time up, how this gives you your time back by leveraging, some of these things. Tech is not something to be feared, right? Tech is not something to be feared. I don't think that AI in itself is something to be feared, even though I have, I'm a huge movie junkie. I've watched like all of the robot movies, like iRobot, where they take over the world and all the things. But really, it's something that we can benefit from. And when it's used the right way for the right things, it gives you so much freedom to be able to help more people and not become like a slave to your business. Because at the end of the day, you're growing a business so that you can help people and so that you have a life of freedom, a life of choice to do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it, with whoever you want. And so when we leverage tech to help us do that, it's a win-win for everybody. And so by staying ahead of these trends and like kind of integrating some of these strategies into your business, and if you're a follower of Beach Boss, we drop different tech things that we're trying and stuff into our free group, Social Media Influencer Secrets. So if you're not in that group, there's going to be a link somewhere attached to this podcast. If you're listening, it's going to be up, above, down below, to the side. There's going to be a link. Maybe it's in the comments where you can join. It's a free group. We're always dropping some of our best like tech things that we're testing and everything in there. So make sure you join that group because you can get a whole lot of value out of being in there. And, not only is it going to help you streamline your operations, but also it's going to offer a more engaging and trustworthy experience to the people that you come across, to your prospects, your customers, etc. So the next step to really crushing your goals in 2025 is building a strong personal brand. So when it comes to personal branding, it's a crowded world and it's a noisy news feed, especially on social media, in the world in general, right? The world in general is people are hit with advertisements and everything all the time. And so it's like, how do you stand out? And so here's how you kind of build a personal brand that's going to resonate and really attract your ideal prospects to you. So first off is being genuine. So and people always think like, oh, it's being genuine. But yes, like being genuine, being real, being authentic, like when you do that, when you are like real, because we live in a world of filters, right? We live in a world of filters where everybody only wants to talk about the best things that are happening. They're just like kind of putting on a face. And when you peel that back, when you're willing to be real, sometimes share the bad along with the good. When you come from a place of just being you, like the world needs more people, more realness, right? And when you let your personality shine through as you're like sharing your stories, sharing your successes, sharing your challenges, that's what really builds trust and relatability. It really does. And so when it comes to your content strategy, you know, create content that not only provides value to your audience, but just be real as you're delivering that value. Like say things how you would say them. Don't look at all of the business gurus or all the gurus or all the people that you follow and try to be like them. No, just be yourself. Be real. Share things that you believe in. Don't be afraid to like rock the boat. The best thing that you can do is be real and be you, because not only is it going to attract the people that love you and want more of you and want what you're selling and all the things, but it's also going to, I guess, kind of block, like help you sift and sort the people that aren't your people. And you really just want to be surrounded by your people. It's your utopia, right? You're building you like grow an audience of people and talk to the people that are your people, your tribe. Right. And so when it comes to your content strategy, you do still want to be like providing value. What's value based on the person that you're trying to attract, whether it's through blog posts, videos, social media updates, focus on solving problems for people and answering questions your audience may have. Like educational content is going to position you as an authority in your niche, right? So when you come from a place of being real, right? Be real and, be like that fun person and you just say things how you would say them. By being real and doing that and then providing value on top of it, I like to call it kind of like edutaining. Like we're educating entertainment. We mix them together. When you do that, man, you build a bond with your people that, I mean, people will follow you forever, right? They'll follow you forever. And when you're providing something like that can really help them, right? Whether it's a product, a service, opportunity, whatever that may be as an entrepreneur, whatever it is you're promoting, when that thing is like the thing that's going to help them get out of their pain, get out of their problem, help solve a problem or a challenge that they may have, man, they're going to love you forever. And they're going to continue to follow you and they're going to continue to buy and they're going to continue to buy more. So for those, if you're watching this on social media, if this is like resonating with you, if you're getting it, like, what are you getting from it? I just want to take a pulse. Let me know in the chat, in the comments, what you're getting from this and if you're getting value. Okay. So the next thing is like consistency, like having consistency in your branding. So, and this is all about, that personal brand. When you're consistent it builds trust with your audience. Also, like, make sure your messaging, visuals, interactions, it's like all the same kind of, it's uniform across the platforms, because when you do that, it helps create a cohesive image that people can easily recognize and remember. Okay. So by investing time and like effort into your personal brand, you create a strong foundation that really will attract and retain clients, which is making your, like, it makes your whole entrepreneurship journey more successful, your business more successful. So the third piece, when it comes to crushing your goals in 2025, focus on building relationships. It really is like the core focus of entrepreneurship is building relationships, not just with your customers, not just with, the people that you serve, but also in your industry, like building communications. And like, there's a book, and I can't remember who wrote it off the top of my head. But it's called Who Not How. And really, it's all about finding the right who's in your life, networking to find the right who's, and building relationships with those right who's. Building and maintaining those strong relationships, it really is going to be the heart of your entrepreneurship journey and in being a business owner. And so here's like kind of how you can enhance your relationship building efforts. So first off, like personalized communication. No more cookie cutter copy and paste messages, right? Like, let's just throw those out. Throw those out the door. Like when you use tools to track interactions and preferences of your clients, like this is really going to allow you to personalize your communication. And personalized communication is everything in a world of cookie cutter scripts. Like it makes your clients, your customers feel valued. It helps them feel understood. Next is like engagement, engaging with your network regularly, whether it be through social media, email, in-person events, whatever that may be. It's going to help. Like it's you showing genuine interest in their lives, in what's going on with them, right? Like when you do that, it really creates that friendship and that bond between you and that other person. So celebrate their successes, right? Like if you're at a networking event, be celebrating other people, be celebrating their wins, and you'll find that what you give, you're going to get, and the more you celebrate others, the more you'll be celebrated. And in celebrating other people, whether they're in your industry, celebrating your clients, your customers, when they're getting results using whatever it is that you're promoting, it really builds that bond. And then providing values, right? Like if you can look for ways to offer value beyond just selling products, whether it be like sharing helpful resources, insights, support, being a resource and not just a salesperson, you're really building that lasting trust. So remember, like, building a business, it really is about growing relationships with people, right? And it's just as much about relationships as it is about products. And investing in connections can really lead to increased loyalty and referrals. And referrals are huge, right? Because referrals are like free. It's free, and we like free when it comes to having people find or buy us, right? Next, but not buy us. That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Now, number 4, adapt to market changes. So adaptability is crucial, especially in this ever-changing market, right? Like, seems like it changes more than it doesn't anymore. And what worked 5 years ago probably isn't going to work today. And your ability to like pivot and adjust is really going to determine your success. So here's kind of some tips on like how to stay adaptable. So first off, like always be doing your market research, always be taking a pulse on your market. It's like business building 101, right? But market research, like regularly conducting that research to understand new trends, customer preferences, and like competitive landscape. Like, what is your competition doing, right? This really helps you anticipate changes, and it will help you adapt your own strategies accordingly. And then like feedback loops. I don't know if you've heard of feedback loops, but if you can establish feedback loops with your clients and team members where their insights, right? Like they're giving you feedback, their insights can really provide valuable information on what's working and what needs improvement. Like, don't be afraid of criticism, right? Like, embrace the criticism, embrace the feedback, because when you can do that and you can implement changes based on like majority feedback that you're given, man, you're going to really up the value of whatever it is that you're creating in your business. And then continuous learning. I think that this is something that is often overlooked, but like you take a look at continuing education in anything, right? Whether it's marketing, um, being the face of the company. Maybe it's even in just knowing how to like hire certain things out, whatever that may be. Staying updated with news, attending webinars, participating in training programs, masterminds, like continuous learning helps you stay ahead and apply new strategies more effectively and more often. And then, by just kind of remaining flexible while you're proactive, it's going to really, you'll be better equipped to navigate the challenges and like seize new opportunities as they come. So, if you'd like to learn more about like how to attract your perfect people to you, right? If you'd like to learn more about like, okay, maybe you're brand new in entrepreneurship. Maybe this isn't your first, or maybe it's not your first rodeo, right? Maybe you've been around for a while and you're just like, you know what? I'm looking for a space where I can grow my business in a supportive and collaborative and uplifting environment. Then highly recommend that you check out Beach Boss Influencers. Like, don't forget to join. We have that free online community. I had mentioned it earlier. We've helped thousands and thousands of people just like you really discover like how to grow your business using social media, using automation, and using, I mean, even some of the things that we've talked about, like we're always dropping little ditties and golden nuggets in there to really help you grow your business. You can find that link in the description. If you're watching this on social media, the link I'm sure is going to be in either in the description or even in the comments. And that is it for today. Don't forget to join us on the next episode, and we'll see you there.